those bricks do not sound like high quality audio. I understand. But it is not supposed to sound like that. Understand it, please. Hey there, it's Makis. Yesterday I posted a video where I tried to explain why the new smart brick from Lego and the new smart play systems sounds a little weird. There's hundreds of video on social media and on YouTube where the people are laughing about the bad sound quality. And yesterday I tried to explain why it is like that. And I got a lot of messages, and a lot of my friends told me that I have to do that in English again. So here's my explanation and why I think the smart play system is really smart, but the brick itself isn't. So what is the problem? The people are laughing about the bad sound quality because I think they were expecting, like, in this small brick, like it's the same, like one brick with two plates on top and the same size. They are expecting high quality sound files from the actual Star Wars movies, and if the small characters are speaking, they were expecting, like, getting original sound files, and it isn't, because the smart brick itself is damn stupid, and everything and every information gets transferred via those NFC tags or NFC tiles. Inside the smart brick, there's a speaker, battery, microphone, two RGB LED lights, color sensor, a gyroscopic sensor, NFC reader, Bluetooth with antenna, and of course wireless charging. Pretty awesome to have all this inside this small brick with common Lego quality. But going back to the sound, if you look on top, you see those 2x2 black thing behind those trans clear. There's the built-in speaker from inside. The smart brick itself has no storage capacity to store like high quality sound or voice samples. There's a synthesizer built in, and every information, like R2-D2 making those funny noises, is stored on this NFC tag. And like on MIDI, there's the instrument selection, there's the pitch, the note length, and also the volume stored on that size. So if you compare that, no one is speaking. Like if I take Luke for soundproof, this is not someone speaking real sentence. It is an instrument trying to emulate a voice. And that is very clever, because this is very future-proof. There's no need to update this. The smart brick does not need to learn new stuff. Everything it needs is already built in. And that's the reason why they came up with this international fantasy voice, because nobody knows what Princess Leia is complaining about. I think she's not that happy. Smart Play sets are sold around the whole world. And the characters, if they speak English or German or Spanish or whatever, or Japanese, Lego needs to produce like different bricks for the special countries, or the NFC tags for the special countries. That would make the sets even more expensive. And instead of making that production nightmare with all the different sets for the special countries, Lego created that fantasy voice, and yeah, it's a damn common solution. I've already seen that in video games where you have that fantasy language, so it does not need to be translated to the different countries. The other big complaint I see online is the price. People are arguing about the price, and they were like saying 3 years ago we had a TIE fighter with more minifigures for a lower price. And yeah, that's true. Again, that was not the task. The task was to build sets where you can play. And if we take a look at the TIE fighter or at the X-Wing. But the thing about the X-Wing is it is stable. Just one thing fall apart. And that was the task for these sets, not to be as detailed as possible, but to be as stable as possible. This is the mechanism for the laser shooting, because this one will work flawlessly the next 500 times you press the buttons. Also with this mechanism, it is really clever made, or on the TIE fighter. They are built to be stable, not to be placed on the shelves for the collectors. The collectors are not the target group. Another thing I see out there is, yeah, like the videos, the outrage videos. I'm seeing they feel a little like, yeah, predictable. A lot of creators are farming engagement with outrage, and as everybody knows, hate speech gets spread wider than if you yeah, like try to talk positive about stuff or new stuff. Lego made very clever engineering here, and they created a damn good product. And the smart play system is really smart. Those bricks do not sound like high quality audio. I understand. But it is not supposed to sound like that. That's not because Lego was lazy. There's a lot of engineering, like the last 8 years they worked on this, and now we have that in our hand, and I think it's fantastic engineering. It's future proof. I'm a technique geek. They got me. Yeah, like I'm obviously also a Lego fanboy, but that's my personal opinion. And if you're like me, like love Lego technique or crazy mechanisms or nerdy engineering, or go deep into, yeah, technical stuff Lego does, just follow me on my Instagram. Thank you.